Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Homebrew. Today I'm starting an experiment with different rates of dry hopping. So I'm going to make a batch, split it into several lots and put different amounts of dry hops into each one. So anyway, this is part one, brew day, and I'm starting by filling my big pot up with 10 litres of water. And what I'm going to do today is a stove top mash, which is, if you're into small batch brewing, something that's you don't need much equipment for. You only need like a large pot, and this is my bag, of course. So I'm doing it sort of brew in a bag style, and I'm going to top it up with some dry malt later. But anyway, this is I think I got 1.9 kilos of 1.8 golden promise and 100 grams of caramalt. It's going to make up most of my fermentables, and that's going to mash in the oven, which is switched off, and also the lid is off the pot. Those are both important things, but it's just in there at 70 degrees, keeping it warm for an hour, which has already happened. And now I'm lifting the bag out, which is far less of an ordeal than it usually is. Rinsing, squeezing, sparging, whatever, and on the heat. There you go. And I guess I'll have a stout while I wait for you to come up to boil. It shouldn't take too long, and we're going to watch the cricket. And while we're watching on the cricket, just like to point out that the whole freaking country is on fire at the moment. I tried to enable donations, but I couldn't figure out how. But I'm going to put some links in the description for links to helping the animals, relieving victims, and the country fire service, etc. I think Celeste Barber is up to raising $20 million, but where I live in the Adelaide Hills, I've had 3 precautionary evacuations already this summer, plus 1 actual evacuation where the fire started up within a kilometre of my house, and the old helicopter crane lift water bomber thing was filling up from the pond across the road to go and dump water on it. So that's all very real. And when you hear that the people in Cuddly Creek got the warning message and then 2 minutes later were told that it's too late to leave, it's a very scary thing, and apparently it's only going to get worse. So this is a real problem that the world is going to be facing in the foreseeable future, I suppose. But anyway, back to brewing. Sorry, I wanted to get that off my chest. As I said, there'll be links in the description. Now, this is just Magnum hops going in, bittering it up to 32 IBUs. Now I'm... Magnum because it's nice and neutral. Now I'm putting 2 litres of water inside my quote-unquote fermenters, which are those apple juice containers I got from the other day. And I'm just going to draw a mark on all of them at roughly the same spot so that they all end up with 2 litres in them. Now what am I doing? That's sanitizer, so I'm just going to give them all a bit of a go with the old Star San there. And what's this? 0, and boil was done. Okay, so now time to bring the temperature down on the stuff here. And watch that with the thermometer. And yeah, now would be a good time to add the dry malt, right? Well, it clumped up a lot. I was hoping it wouldn't, so I had to stir this for ages because I had to go through the sieve, but that's all good while the temperature's coming down. Helps to stir while the temperature's coming down because the hot stuff goes to the outside, and that's where the water is to cool it, so makes sense, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, looks like temperature's down. I think it got it down to 30, and as you'll see in a minute, I'm just banging the hops out of my sieve, which is blocked. I realised that the water temperature, like out of the tap, was too hot today, so here I am. This is spring water bladder that's been in the freezer, and the only reason I'm using it is because it was the easiest way to bring the temperature down. So, got it down to 25 degrees, which is okay. Now, filling up my little fermenters here, apple juice containers, so 2 litres in each one. I've made a 15 litre batch in total. So there's that one, and number 3, and then we'll eventually get the last one done. Very good, very good. A little bit left over, but not too much. So I will see what I got here. And, hydrometer. This is going to, that worked out to be about 1.04, which is sort of a light to full strength. That's tastes nice and neutral. And this is the yeast. I've harvested the yeast from my latest golden ale, which is that one, which tastes like golden ale, and you'll find out more about that in the tasting video. And so this yeast, I'm going to, you know, all this stuff is sanitized. People often say that I never sanitize things, but I actually do. I just don't show it because it's boring. But anyway, now I've got this little syringe that I am squirting stuff into the things with. So that's the yeast mixture. And if I was to do this again, I would definitely get a bigger syringe because that was tedious as hell. Took forever. Anyway, balloons make airlocks for these little experiments that I get going. So I'm going to get some balloons on these things. And this little guy here has a knitting needle. Not a knitting needle, just a needle inside. So I poke holes to let the gas out of the fermenters, and I think that's the last thing. Are we done? We are done. All right. So yeah, as I said, bushfire donations and etc. Help the victims, help the animals. They're the biggest. They're the biggest victims of all, and the firefighters, of course, show them some love. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.